none of us really knew what we were doing, except maybe for Gaten and Noah, because like they had, and Caleb. Actually, I didn't know what I was doing. Everyone knew what they were doing. Hey, we're the cast of Stranger Things.
Hi guys, we are the cast of Stranger Things.
And right now we're going to be reacting to the show's most iconic moments.
An army of troglodytes charged into the chamber.
Troglodytes?
Told you.
Do you remember shooting that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
I do. It was the first thing I ever shot, because it was the first thing I ever shot too.
It was. That's what I was
Yeah,
going to ask.
yeah. It was the first thing the
was
show.
it the first thing you all shot?
Yeah, and we were all, I think, just really like just scared because we had no idea, like, you know, we didn't have any rehearsal or anything. Like, we had done training on like our bikes to make sure we could ride a bike and stuff. And then like a few days later, I remember that morning, like, I don't know if it was Caleb was nervous, but Caleb was like sick that morning, and then he ended up being fine.
It brings back so many memories. That was actually the very first scene we filmed for season 1, and the guys, we could not stop laughing. Everything that we did, it was just laughter. Everything, like, it took us a while to get that scene done, but it was so much fun.
I had like, they'd all been on like Broadway stages and stuff and done whatever, but I had never done that.
We were babies, you know. Our mindsets were totally different from now, but we've grown so much and evolved. It's funny.
And with all due respect, you do what this man tells you, you're all gonna die.
I'm sorry, why is this 4-year-old speaking to me?
I'm 10, you bald bastard.
Erica!
Just the facts.
She's right.
I remember reading over this script and seeing that line and just cracking up because it was so funny and it was so cool and I was so ready to film it. So watching back, it's like, wow, Erica has kind of grown a little bit. The most iconic one that I get a lot, like in my comments, is you can't spell America without Erica.
Don't you love your country?
You can't spell America without Erica. And even like at school, my friends, they always joke with me and like Erica or like little stuff like that, which is pretty funny and cool.
Oh, this is the end of season 3.
Ah,
For so long, I'd forgotten what those even were. I've been stuck in one place.
That's a really sad like scene. I remember. It's funny because like usually in those big group scenes, we're all just really happy because we all get to just like do a scene together and hang out. And like that's to me like what's most fun is like doing a scene with the whole ensemble.
I was pretty emotional that day.
Yeah. But
Right?
it was, I think so. I don't remember if it was like, it was one of the last things we shot.
I think so. I think it was towards the like very
Towards
end.
the end. And then like after that, there's that shot of me riding the bike away from the buyer's house. That was the last shot I think I did.
Yeah.
By then, I think we were all like, yeah, we've been shooting for a long time. And
But yeah, it was kind of the end, naturally, of the show, which kind of was great. They timed it together.
yeah.
So it was like, oh, you know, you're actually saying bye. In a way, you're actually saying bye.
Yeah, and it was like felt natural to hug everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Turn around, look at what you see in their face, the mirror of your dream.
Yeah, that was also it was just such a weird scene.
It
because,
was.
I'm like, Max's brother just died, and then I saw that in the script, and I was like, what's going on? Like now we're just like singing and dancing, and but I think it was nice to have like that kind of like happy moment, just like trying to like, you know, make fun of Dustin a little bit and get everyone's minds off of everything